Hello! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to another session reviewing BMS of Fighters Neo Dystopia entries. BMS of Fighters 16, as it may be, the 2020 contest. So, as I said in the introductory tweet, I'm actually almost halfway there. I should reach the halfway point in 1 or 2 streams. So, we are definitely getting stuff done. It's gonna take a while still to review everything, but we are getting it done, slowly but surely. So today, I propose to you a brand new set, of course, of submissions, first of which being Critical Liar by Nakaiankow, which is apparently possessed by that. So, let's... Ooh, hang on. There we go. Let's set my high speed, and now let's give that a go. Actually, I should lower the speed even more. 255 BPM is something not to be trifled with. So, metalcore, starting things heavy, I see. In terms of ratings, this team did pretty well in the 30s to the 50s, so... Well, I say it did pretty well. It did about on average with your average team, so let's see. Certainly is taking its time to load, maybe do the video or something like that. Some of these files, some of these submissions have really heavy file names, file sizes, so they gotta get everything. Whew. Okay, so to start things off, we've got a pretty nice submission in terms of music. Very nicely composed. The metalcore is always a risky kind of genre, especially like the intro in terms of the music. I thought the intro was really nice. That led to the meat of the song pretty well. Charting is pretty good. Obviously, pretty tough chart set, difficulty set, seeing as this is a normal 6, the rest of the difficulties are 12. So this is definitely meant to be challenging. So for level 6, it is still on the difficult side of things. But aside from you know, minor sections that I wasn't too fond of, generally it's charted pretty well. So, you know, a solid submission. Good to open with. Let's see, move on to the next one. There we go, A2U, and looks like I'm playing a level 3 here, unfortunately, because yeah, level 11's a no-go for me. So we'll just relax playing this one. Again, very uneven difficulty spread, but you get those. from time to time. A to U. This one struggled a little bit more than the previous one. Critical Liar got 49 points on ratings. This one has 38. I wasn't expecting that. The first thing I want to say about this, I really like the song. Usually I'm not that big of a fan of Vocaloid, but here it's not very obtrusive. The main appeal of the song is still the instrumental, which I really like. This instrumental, the synth, the backing melody with the synth is just so nice to listen to. Really dig that idea. Other than that, I mean, obviously there was the breakdown, which that was much harder than a level 3 for that part. I can tell you that much. Rest of it was pretty on point, but yeah, no one who regularly plays level 3s is gonna play that and clear it. They're probably just gonna fail at that portion because it just goes way too damn fast, and these are charge notes too, so that is gonna throw even more people off. So I guess that's just the way it is. All right, next up we've got Be With You. Hey, there we go. This is a proper difficulty spread. 4-8-12. Let's see. 220. Let's give that a shot. This one is the one that rated the highest in this team with 56 points. I did not do that rush down justice. Jeez. That was a tough one. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. I'll put this one in the favorites. Really love the melody. I mean, obviously this is a genre I generally like, but it's executed very well. Chart is super fun, pretty technical. I missed most of the technical aspects of this chart, unfortunately. I would need to play it again to truly enjoy it, I feel. But, yeah, it definitely throws some challenge at you, which I really like. Varied patterns, never really gets stale. Makes a good use of the samples kind of sprinkled throughout the entire song. This was fun. This is going on the list. Yes. Alright, next up we've got A Guide to Destruction. I'll do the level 5 for this one. Let's see. 210, I think. I think that's correct. Let me check. Okay. Let's give that a shot. So this is the entry that, along with A2U, struggled a bit more. It got 38 points. Just like A2U, so let's see. A2U wasn't particularly bad either, so... just means it probably wasn't played too much. Okay then. That was certainly something. I feel like I couldn't really experience the full anger behind that chart because I played a level that was a bit too easy for me. Those breakdown parts, they really do go hard, do they? I'm personally not the biggest fan. I mean, obviously, this would have felt so much better if I played a harder difficulty, but if I played a harder difficulty, I wouldn't have been able to play it, because that's a Hyper 11, and I know I can't play those at all. So I just had to settle for this one, unfortunately. Chart is definitely fine. For level 5, it is adequate. Has some challenge to it. It is fun. So, at least when it comes to that, it sounds pretty well. So yeah, not bad. Pretty good team. Pretty, yeah, surprised that I ended up enjoying Be With You so much. So we move on to Team Positive Energy, and for this I'm just gonna go by the creator name, because it's the same creator for all 3 charts. We've got Deadline Hater. Don't I know how that feels. So our first chart is this. Don't expect me to read it out loud, I can't. Let's see, 280 for this, yeah. So this submission got around 46 points, so it's about on par with what we've played so far. You still will not need to understand this track. Okay, I will take your word for it. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Chart kind of trolls you. I can expect as much from a submission like that. The composition's actually really good. I really love the track. The piano composition is insanely good. Very, very emotional. Put a lot of emotion in that. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's like I said, I don't really understand the whole story there, but Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Okay, is positive energy in there? Doesn't look like it. Hang on. That's my next one. If it's not in there, I'll have to... Positive... Oh, there it is. Positive energy. So there's a level 8 here. I'll try my luck with that again. 240 BPM. Or 240 high speed, sorry, for 160 BPM. So how did this one do? This one did... okay, did a little bit worse than the previous one. 42 points. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, this might be too hard for level 8. Jesus, I was not expecting that. Okay, I'll try level 6 then. I'll try to level 6 instead, because that was way outside of what I can do. Oh, this one was a rough one. I didn't really like that one too much, unfortunately. Chart felt pretty awkward, spikes in difficulty, pretty inconsistent. And I don't the composition-wise, in terms of the song, the instruments used for the main melody, I feel, were a bit underproduced. So it's unfortunate, but I was not a big fan of those instruments. Yeah, it's unfortunate, because this is definitely, in terms of moods, this is definitely very different from the previous submission. Something didn't feel right there. It didn't really enjoy that one, unfortunately. Alright, next one we've got another one by Deadline Hater. There it is. Unacceptable Brutality. I think there's only 2 difficulties there, and god, this goes fast, so hang on. Okay. So, looking at the title of this, we're gonna be dealing with some pretty heavy stuff, apparently. That's okay with me. But let's see. What do we get here? Okay. Before I say anything about this, I want to check out the others' comments. Okay. Okay. I'll read this. You know what? I'll actually read this out loud. In 2020, besides COVID-19 pandemic, multiple natural disasters and terrorist attacks, violence is also a must-mention topic, especially on children who have rights to live, play, to study, to enjoy the beautiful childhood, but cannot. In 2020, through newspapers online as well as offline, I read a lot of cases about children being brutally tortured by their nannies, teachers, step-parents, or even their parents. Many children tragically died because of these violent punishments. In this introduction, I will not say any case of example of this kinds of violence, but mostly the reasons are because their children did something that made them angry and unbearable, or because they want to teach their children by currying, which is believed to bring the highest possible efficiency, or surprisingly because they enjoy doing it. But anyway, this kind of violence, along with other kinds of violence, must be stopped any way we can for the future of children who will be the world's tomorrow. This is a very heavy subject to make a BMS submission about, but also very brave to speak out about that kind of stuff, so definitely have a lot of respect in terms of that. The chart itself, I enjoyed. I think this is probably because the second one I really had a hard time with. The first chart had those very difficult moments that obviously meant I couldn't really clear the chart. This one played nice. This one I felt was a lot more consistent. Speed changes made sense. They're easy to read. And yeah, this felt a lot more natural to play, so I definitely enjoyed that one a lot more. Interesting drum line for this. I was expecting kind of something a lot more similar to that first submission that I can't read the name of, but yeah, it was completely different. It kept it definitely surprised me, but in a good way, right? I do like the uniqueness of that track. So this is good stuff. And with that, I'm going to move on to my to the next team, which I can't pronounce. So I'm just gonna type out the first submission for this team, which is a Blue Confusion. Apparently, I don't know how to type, but you should all know that by now. There it is. I'll do level 6. So let's see here. Blue Confusion got 49 points, so did pretty okay for itself. Although, looks like the following submissions did even better in that regard. So let's give that a shot. I'm gonna try that again. I messed up my high speed. I was like, wait, hang on, this is going super slow. Yeah, I'm on 110, not 210. Sorry about that. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. So, this one's a bit hard to comment on, mostly because I don't really have any complaints. But I have a hard time just mentioning this submission at all, to be honest, just because again, I have no complaints, but it doesn't really do anything to wow me either. So it's a perfectly serviceable submission. Song is fine, chart is also fine, but it doesn't do anything more past that. So you know what? That's great to be able to make a submission, a quality submission like this. Unfortunately, I can't really say much more past that, right? But hey, not bad. I definitely could play it and could enjoy it. Next one is the big one for this team, HAPPILIZE. I'll play the hyper here. So this one ranked at 85 points, so actually pretty high. From K4Y5. That's a cute illustration. Wow! Wow, that's certainly a chart. Good God. That one had me on edge the entire time. That was really fun though. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Very, very nice. Yeah, I can tell why it had such a high ranking. It's definitely some really good charting. Fits really well with the song. Song is fun. Very nice, kind of happy hardcore track. Definitely super fun. Yeah, very, very nice entry. Okay, One Muffin Please is next. There it is. I'll play the level 6 again. And this one got 63 points on the BMS Fighters rankings, so again, they did pretty well. Drop the high speed a bit. 160 should be good. High speed break beats. Nice. Also pretty fun. This one reminded me a lot of a song that can be found in Sound Voltex. So Sound Voltex players might know this one. Tomato Leaf Breaks. This actually reminded me of that a little bit. Fast break beats, but still, you know, pretty happy, pretty nice kind of composition. Pretty lighthearted. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Again, fits very well in its category. This was a fun one. Yeah. Good work on that. Alright, our next, we're moving on to our next team, which I also can't pronounce. But our first submission for this team is a YAMINABE Catfood. So we'll bust that up real quick. There it is, YAMINABE Catfood. That'll be played in level 7. So far, I've only found the one chart to put on my favorites in this session. Let's see if I can find more. I missed all the way at the end. Wow. I'll talk about submissions with personality. This is one of them. Wow. I mean, I'm always a big fan of electro swing, but I wasn't expecting something quite like this. Very fun changes in time signature, though. It really keeps you on your toes the entire way through. It's very fun. Sometimes it's even a little difficult to tell where the music is going to go, so you kind of have to wing it. But yeah, very inventive submission. The composition is insanely creative. You don't see that every day with BMS. Alright, our next submission is Lehigh. We've got a level 8 to deal with here. So we've got the same composer as the previous one, but we've also got Dィンガーtaking part in this one in the composition. So let's see, Virus Score, interesting. How did this one do rankings wise? Got 44. Oh, actually, yeah, YAMINABE Catfood was definitely the highlight of this team according to the ratings. But let's see. let's give the other ones a shot. There's 4 submissions for this team, so we've definitely got a bit to get through. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my man. Certainly following up the footsteps of the previous submission, this one is also very wild. Oh, this gave me a workout, didn't it? Crikey. Some very fun patterns, but also sometimes it's very, very difficult to tell what you're supposed to do. Again, a lot of changes, a lot of syncopated beats. This is one you need to get familiar with the song first in order to get Kofi with. Hey Stroheim, what's up? Whew. Next one is by Dingerbox. Let me prop it up. We got 2 submissions actually by a Dingerbox. First one of which is this one. I'll play level 7. So how'd this one do? This one's a 38 points. Let's give that a shot. Wow! Again, pretty tough, especially towards the end. Damn, that one gave me a workout too. Very, very fun charting, at least. And the leitmotiv is actually pretty fun once you get around the initial difficulty of it. Listening to leitmotiv pretty much every bar is actually it didn't really get old for me, so I guess that worked out here. The breakdown sections are really, really fun. Some rough edges here and there, some patterns I wasn't necessarily too comfortable with, but in general, this is pretty solid. And the other submission from Dingerbox, and let's see. Okay, this has the BJ for LR2, so I will play that one. Unfortunately, it's level 4 and level 10, so I'm stuck playing a level 4 here, but oh well. At least it'll give me a little bit of a rest. I think I need that after those 2 last charts. 3 last charts, even. It's gonna be hard for me to rate the submission just because, again, level 4, bit too easy for my taste, obviously. There's no hyper to play there, so I wasn't really gonna be able to rate this accurately, but at least the composition is really nice. I love the breakdown. The breakdown is super well handled. Yeah, but that's all I can say for this one, unfortunately. I wish I could say more, but I just can't. Alright, moving on to our next team, which is Team Smaho des Manhoho. Look at that way, you will. Our first entry in that team is the Final Gate 2020. So, there it is. I'll be playing the level 7. Let's see, 220, let's go. Now this team has 2 entries, and this one actually rated pretty well with 60 points. The video for this is amazing. I need to check it out afterwards. And I failed right at the end. That's okay, I still got double A. This is a really, really fun chart, and a great song, and a good a video that's actually really, really fun to look at. So, yeah, this one definitely gonna put on my list of favorites. Well done. I was kind of looking for one. I went through like a dozen of submissions without finding any that would fit into my favorites, and gotta say, this one makes it nice. The other submission for this theme is called After the Rain. There it is. 230 for this. This one I don't believe ranked as highly as the other one. Yeah, this one got 39 points, so didn't quite rank as high. But we'll give it a shot regardless. Interesting. This one had a part in it that I really liked. The part right before the middle, with the rush down with the modified aim and break and the piano going through it. That was that I thought was very successful. Worked really well in that song. Rest of it I had a harder time with, but it was still really good. So yeah, well done. Good submission. So on to our next team, Ahirawama, with 3 charts by the same composer, Paranuman. First of which is Ponder. We will play the level 9. See what it is like. And let me check the ratings while this loads. Yeah, we've got some pretty high ratings here. From the 50s to the 70s, so some good stuff in perspective. Let's see. Wow, somehow made it. That was a tough one. Definitely like the gimmick of the patterns that we've gotten there. It gets a little bit repetitive, but it is engaging. I like when charts have gimmicks like these, and song I really like. This is like the kind of techno music I could have in an anti-gravity racing game. So this is definitely right up my alley. But man, was it hard to play through this. Whew! That was a tough one. Next up, we've got Emerging. 174 BPM, so we'll go with this. So this is the one that had the most trouble in all 3 of the submissions for this team. It had got 56 points only. It's Liquid DNB. Interesting. That could be right up my alley. Let's see. In the genre that it's in, this is one of the better compositions that I've heard. Very, very, very nice stuff. The chart, however, it's actually the chart is quite fine, right? I had some fun playing it, so definitely no problems there. The chart is definitely fine. But some of the chords were a little bit awkward for me to play, so yeah, at parts I was like, ooh, this could have been charted a bit differently, and there are some repetitions. I mean, of course, Liquid D&B, you are gonna have some repetition in the music for sure. That's just par for the course, but I feel like the chart could have renewed itself a little bit better. Still, I don't know, but this is still a very very good effort. And lastly, we will look at Nervous as the Damsel. Don't need to change up my high speed there. So this one rated the highest in this team, rated at 77, so pretty high. How did I clear that? How the hell? Again, just like the first one, Ponder. Some sections of these some sections here really kicked my ass. And some of them I could manage, but good lord, was this difficult. This was fun though. Once again, it feels so bad for me not to put any of these 3 songs on my list of favorites because they are all so close to making it. I will be checking out Paranewman in the future because the quality of those compositions was consistently good. So this is probably someone who's prolific on SoundCloud and has some good bangers. So I'll make sure to check them out, if anything. Alright, let's move on to our next team, which is UPRPRC. We are starting out with Get On With Funcut. Yeah. Actually, I'm quite a big client for Funcut, so I am interested in this, for sure. And apparently this didn't do too badly, because according to the ratings, this got 65 points, so yeah. Give that a proper attack. And I choked it. Oh, this is fun. Hello. I guess I don't get a result screen because I failed. That's interesting. Is the game about to crash? Probably. Okay, good. it just didn't feel like giving me a result screen, I guess. That was super fun still. I'm putting this in my favorites just because song is song is full of personality. Chart is super fun and super on point. I'm betting the other difficulties are just as exciting. So yeah, definitely this one gets on the list. Alright, the next one is S not equals M. Let's see, just copy it from here. Oh, this is not gonna, yeah. Nah, there we go. I'll do level 6 here. I enjoy the fact that they've provided us with so many difficulties. That's very, very good. Ooh, high-tech full-on. That is one of my favorite genres to play, so already taking a good start to this one, but let's see. They gotta pull it off. Choosing a genre that I like is not enough, unfortunately. You gotta pull it off.
Science is not magic.
This is fun. This is fun. And I said they'd have to nail it. They did. That's going on the list as well. That's such a fun full-on track, man. Ah. I almost want to check out the... actually, I will. I want to check out the level 10, see if it's really, really too hard for me, if I can get some good enjoyment out of it still. Just because that level 6, the chart felt a bit too empty for me.
not magic.
Yeah, definitely too hard. Definitely too hard. I thought as much, but I wanted to check it out. Alright, let's look at the last submission for this team, which is Panic Bounce Attack. Let's see, Panic Bounce Attack. You've got a level 9. I tried that one. Now this one struggled a bit more than the other. It's got a 35-point rating. See if it's another hit out the park in my case, but yeah, so far Team UPRPRC, impressive. Damn! Almost got it. Those are some fun patterns. The high speed really makes a challenge out of this. Really, really difficult, but it's fun. It's fun just like the two others. But I'm not as much a fan, but it's still a very, very fun submission. The music is definitely great. I've got nothing to complain about. But yeah, so I do love a good fast challenge there. And apart from some of the jacks that I feel were a bit too unforgiving, the chow was generally very, very fun. Make good use of the high speed. Oh god, yeah, I'm not reading the name of this next team. I'll just move on and play Zodiac Sign by Chip, which is an artist I've already played some stuff of. So, let's see. There we go, Zodiac Sign. I'll play level 9, why not? And this one's even faster, so that's great. Now, Chip, I've been known to actually like some of his previous stuff, so I'm hoping this is another case of that. 46 points for the submission. Man, these charts. So the chart in there was very fun. I wasn't a big fan of the music this time around, unfortunately. Some of the instruments are a bit too loud, they were overshadowing others. Everything that was in the low range pretty much got overshadowed by the lead instruments, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's this kind of thing that happens in this competition. Still solid, had some fun, but I was looking at a potential favorite, and unfortunately not this time. We will be taking a look at the other submission for this team by Arcplot. Now I've played a submission by Arcplot before, which is Decomposer, and I really enjoyed that. So let's see if Metro can also measure up. Nice! Oh, this was fun. Oh, this was really, really good. Yes! Well done, Arcplot. This is going on the list. Yes, 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 yes. Incredibly fun chart. Fits perfectly with the song. Genre is something I really, really like, and I feel I don't see enough in BMS. So this was just out of the park for me. Incredibly good stuff. Super good. Okay, let's move on to our next team, which is ASDF Taco Master. Can't make that up if I tried. So we've got two submissions here. First one being the ball and the fish, which yeah, I'll try level 7, sure. So looking at the genre, I'm thinking maybe, you know, one of these kind of not so serious submissions, but we'll see. Oh, good paint. Well, at least I didn't fail it. Do I really have to say anything? I don't think I do. I like these submissions though, they are funny. Here we go with the vegetable and the man. Hey, this one did at least marginally better than the other one, so hey, who knows? And I missed the beginning, so let me retry that. Obviously, when you don't have a video and your background image is like this, the chart doesn't take all that long to load. Oh, this one has a video, never mind. Look at that.
Vegetable. Man. Vegetable. Man. Vegetable. Man. Vegetable. I want to eat vegetables. I want to eat vegetables.
I was looking for a successor to house music. I believe I found it. Good one. Thank you for participating. All right. Next team is Team Hadente. The first one is Escape from Blue Box. Whew, okay, so this team revolved around 40 to 50 points, but we'll check them out. We've got level 8 first. Let's go. It's an interesting chart with a lot of kind of patterns you don't typically see, so kind of interesting. The song had a hard time making an impression on me, though, unfortunately. It was either you get the melody or you get the breakbeats. It was always kind of a bit... It felt very sectioned. And I don't know, something about it just didn't sit too well with me. Alright, next up we've got Best Apple Destiny. There it is. Gonna do level 5 for this, I'm afraid. So this is going to be kind of a relaxing one for me, and I won't really be able to rate it since level is a bit below what I'm used to playing, but we'll give it a shot regardless. Oh, that entry really came alive after the breakdown, it seems. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. I can't really speak for the chart, but I mean, there was a lot of repetitive stuff. I mean, one bar was just comprised of solely the button one over and over, so I mean, I can't really speak to that too much, but it is what it is. Alright, our next one is Piece of Underground. There it is. We've got a level 9. I'll be trying that out. So this one got 47 points. The second best rated submission in that team. This is too hard for me. I have to play the lower difficulty of this. It's level 6, so it's not that bad. The music is interesting, and it definitely does things that I want to hear more of. But man, the chart is pretty brutal on this one. I am not a fan, unfortunately. It's too bad, but yeah, I don't agree with that one. Alright, we've got one more, 4 pieces of world. I'll play level 5 again. It's just unfortunate that these spreads are not favoring me. Ugh. So I understand that the gimmick of this chart is to have a go through different genres, so to speak. But the problem is those genres are not very well exploited all that much. Sometimes it's pretty awkward. It's pretty clumsy. Beginning and ending parts were done really well, but some of the middle sections I was not a big fan of, unfortunately. Alright, our next team is Team Milk Tea with 2 submissions by Seo. First one of which is neither of these, so let me actually find it. Do I not have it? That's no good. Hang on. Well, let me check for the other one then. So if I don't have this one, then I'm sure that... Yeah, okay. So I just don't have those. That's okay, I can get them. Pretty easily, in fact. I'll download this one. Oh god, it's a big file. Okay, and download the other one as well. Creation. I was supposed to end with those 2, but I guess I will keep going until they download and I can actually play them. So for the time being, we're going to move on and move on to the next team, which has a name I can't read, so... There we go, this is our first submission from this team. Again, 5-10 spread, unfortunately gonna have to play the level 5. Now I see that this is hardcore for the genre, so I am interested because hardcore has been done kind of to death in BMS, so to do a proper hardcore chart and an hardcore submission, you really need to be good at it. So this is a tall ask, and I'm curious to see if they can measure up. The answer is yes, this definitely measures up. Incredible! I was not expecting such level of production on this. I was like, oh, you know what? You know, it's artcore. Everyone just kind of has to go through artcore before they like make a name for themselves in BMS. You know, sometimes it's just nothing to write home about. This was really good. I'm impressed. Unfortunately, with the difficulty spread, I'm not sure I can put this into my favorites because this was a sight read full combo, and I wasn't exactly challenged. If I played a level 10, I'll play the level 10. Let me, for full coverage, I will play the level 10 and see how it is like, but unfortunately, I fear that it might be too hard for me. And when charts are in that kind of awkward spot for me, I can't really write them very well. That's my problem. But hey, let's give this a shot. Yeah, I can't play this. I can't, as expected. Okay, so we'll play the other chart from this team, which is Voyager Neko-chan. There it is. We've got level 7 there, so that's perfect for me. Space Fantasy. Now let's see. I put these charts actually were within 1 point of each other on the rankings, so they're pretty consistent. And that's a cute little illustration right there. So I guess I'm expecting kind of a 8-bit sort of tune, kind of like there's a chart in SDVX I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name. Goodbye Bye Planet, I think. The chart, I think, could have been perfected a little bit. It really kind of needed charge notes, I feel like. Some of those sections where I was just basically doing chords and otherwise just pressing the button 1, I think could have used some chords, some charge notes that would have made things a little bit more interesting, I feel like. But yeah, the chart felt a little bit destitute, I guess would be the proper term for it. But it's still a very nice song, and the chart is playable. It is fun to play. It's just I feel it could be improved a little bit. All right, so let's go back to these two submissions I didn't have. Let me just get them in there in a minute. Extract them here. Apparently, I already had them, so that's. I hope they're gonna work when I restart LR2. Let's see. Well, looks like there are new charts, so let's see. Hang on. I'm not done yet. I'm not giving up just yet. I want to see. Oh, so this is only a level 11. Interesting. Fair enough. And the other one, what do we have? Level 7. So I'm gonna check at level 7, see what there is to see there. Maybe I just failed to get it. Because it is in my files, it's just not shown up. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So I guess those two just won't show up then. Is there something in the I want to check in the descriptions if there's any particular download links I should be aware of, but no. Doesn't appear that way. That annoys me. But there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to pass on them. Let me just mark it down. Since I got some time, I'll check out the next team as well. Which is The Show Must Go On. And our first submission for that team is Winter Night Phantom. I'll play the level 6 here. This one got 53 points. Okay. Give that a shot. Why not? I'll do 4 more submissions. I'll cover this team and then that'll be it for today, I feel. Wow. Huh. That was pretty impressive. What do I have to say about this one? It was actually a bit more difficult than I expected. The ending was pretty tough. So I'm glad I went with the level 6. But yeah, this was fun. Interesting, not song choice, but composition. Definitely very involved. Some good breakbeats in there. That was sweet. I'd listen to that again. Okay, next submission we have Negotiation Failure. I've got a level 9, let's try it out. Let's see. If level 9 is too hard, I can always fall back on the level 7, so that's completely fine by me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with a level 7 now. I was lucky to get through that opening section, but then it just... It's the kind of pattern I still need to learn. I'm not good at those at all. Man, I had a hard time with this one. In terms of hard time with playing it, but I actually did kind of get into it towards the second part. I mean, entries like this, they're always kind of hit or miss. And this one I had a hard time until about halfway through the chart, and I managed to find my footing, and it became pretty fun. Alright, next up is Sudden Impact. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Do I just not have it? More of this, this is fun. Yeah, I'll just grab this one, I suppose. You know, I thought I had this one. Let me check. I'll check with the file name. Sudden impact. I guess I just don't have it. Okay, well, that's something to wait for. In the meantime, we can play God Morning. Yes, I read that properly. Oh, don't do this to me, please. Oh god, I don't have this one either. Ah! So many charts I don't have. Okay, well, I'll grab this one as well then. It feels really weird. I should have that one. I'm pretty sure I noticed it before, but I guess it's just not in there. So we're gonna wait a little bit for stuff to download, and then I will extract it, and we'll give it a go. Just unfortunate that I'm having these technical issues towards the end of the stream. Okay, Sudden Impact is almost done downloading, so we'll try it out first. Yeah, I just didn't have it. So restarting should definitely fix the issue here. So, closing LR2, restarting it, and it should appear. Okay. Hey, there it is. So we'll play level 6 here. And we'll try God Morning afterwards, because I'm downloading it right now. Now, Sudden Impact, that one got 50 points, and God Morning got 67, so definitely don't want to pass up on either. The description to this one is Final Stage, so let's see. Wow. I just have a small issue with the mastering, otherwise this is awesome. And to be honest, this to me feels like a favorite. So I'm putting it on the list because video plus song, the ideas behind the song are extremely nice. Just the mastering could use a little bit of work. The chart's pretty fun. It's obviously not exactly in my level of play, although I did almost fail towards the end. But yes, some patterns I'm not the biggest fan of, but just for the effort, man, that one has to go into favorites for me. That was pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting something like that. Alright, and one more after I restart this thing. God Morning. So this one ranks even higher. I'm very curious to see what we've got there. Okay. Hey, there it is. We'll try level 9. So, what do you have for me? 2020 copyright this joke. Pretty good. And I messed up with the high speed again. So let's try that again with proper high speed this time. Alright, come on now. Wow! Man, I'm glad I cleared that. Again, the effort behind this is incredible. Just for that, I'm probably gonna put it in the favorites, because again, super high quality video. The song is impressive with what it does. Even though it's not personally my type of favorite music, I can see and understand the amount of effort that went behind this, and I just have to give it a nod, right? Because that was, whew, that was some quality right there. So yeah, sure, absolutely. All right, and after much stupid delays, I'm gonna end it here for today. So that's gonna be it. We actually knocked a few more charts, obviously, due to the technical issues. I ended up doing more than I previously thought, and that's not bad because, like I said at the beginning of the of the stream, we've pretty much reached the halfway point. If I am to trust my my text file with every single chart on it, I'm actually closer to the finish now than I am to the beginning. So, alright, this is still gonna take a few streams. I believe this is the 7th one, so we still have some work to do in front of us, but I'm honestly pretty psyched because I'm going through these. I'm at a somewhat reasonable pace. I thought this would take me forever, but at this point I'll be pretty much over. This project will probably be over by early February, and that is fine by me because that'll be right in time to wait for Groundbreaking to come out, and that's perfect. Either way, you can expect another stream from me this week. I should be able to get one out before the weekend. But in the meantime, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later this week.